So this morning, while going through the Twitter sphere, I was looking for some news. Then I didn't really find anything I liked, so I went on YouTube, right? And there wasn't really any Eagles content up. A lot of people crying about the Sixers' 52-point loss, but I didn't really want to hear about basketball, so I hopped on some football news and I look at some 49ers talking. And they're talking about the Eagles and talking about us possibly trading for Jimmy Garoppolo. We're going to talk about this.
So I got my guy from the Philly podcast, and he says we don't want Jimmy, and I think that's most fan bases, right? But I can
Right.
guarantee you this: J- Jimmy Garoppolo is better than Hurts.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So today we're going to talk about Jimmy G, man. We're going to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo. I think I've said it before, and I'll say it again right off the rip. Before we even get into this long video, I'm gonna have a little bit of a rant. I don't want Jimmy G on the Philadelphia Eagles, but before we do get into the reasons why I do not want him on this team, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Shout out to my guy Crocker, man. That's my guy, Eric Crocker. He's a former NFL defensive back. I had him on the show once before to talk about, I believe it was C.J. Henderson at the time we had him on the channel. But cool dude, really chill guy. So shout out to him. It was no hate, all love. But just thought that clip was funny. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I was on the show watching it, so I had to throw a shot. And a shout out to him for actually reading it. That was pretty funny. But either way, I think I speak for all Eagles fans when I say that Jimmy Garoppolo does not need to be in Philadelphia. And I do. I understand what even what he said, even as he did say, and I will admit that I went on to say that Jimmy Garoppolo may be better than Jalen Hurts right now. But at the end of the day, that's not what the Eagles are looking for. The Eagles aren't looking for a marginally better player, or at least they shouldn't be, I should say, right? The Eagles aren't looking for somebody that makes them a little bit better. We're looking for somebody that's going to grow with this team, looking for somebody that's going to be the quarterback of the future. That's why we're giving Jalen Hurts another year, in my opinion, is because they don't want to just give up on somebody that has talent. At the end of the day, if we do go draft a quarterback, if we do go get somebody like a Russell Wilson, who you're not going to tell me that Jimmy Garoppolo's on the same pedestal as a Russell Wilson, as a Deshaun Watson when able to play, or a Aaron Rodgers, or you put the name there, that's an elite guy. You're not gonna fool me into thinking that he's the same guy. Now, I heard other guys talking about that it would take us a second round pick. Maybe if you look at our draft capital, we have 3 first round picks. Maybe we'll give them one. No, that's not happening. If I hope that 49er fans are watching this as well. Do not get your hopes up. If the Philadelphia Eagles do that, there will be a riot in Philadelphia. I promise you that. I promise you that. If we go out there and waste our assets on an old, washed up guy that basically threw you guys out of the we watch football too. We got eliminated a little bit earlier than y'all, so we were able to watch you guys get, basically thwarted by your own quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We got to see the demise of your team through that quarterback that now you're trying to pitch to us for a first round? For a first rounder, I'm not having it. If Howie Roseman is to do that, that is a one-way ticket for him to be fired. I would not want to see him back on this team after something like that. But I will say this right now: we do not need Jimmy Garoppolo. We do not want Jimmy Garoppolo. The age, the draft capital, the money that it's going to take. It's going to be a lot more than what Jalen Hurts is getting paid. And I've been on record of being very, I don't want to say, I don't want to say, hey, y'all call me a hater. It is what it is. But I'm very critical of Jalen Hurts. It is what it is. I'm going to tell you that my honest opinion about him. And I do think that he has ways to go. And I will sit here and admit that maybe Jimmy Garoppolo gives you a marginally better, guy that can throw the ball. But outside of that, what does he really give you? He's going to make dumb decisions in the end of the game. I'd rather a 23-year-old make those decisions on a $4 million contract or whatever his money is this upcoming year. So I'm not worried about that, right? I'm not going to get fooled into that. Jimmy Garoppolo is fool's gold. If the only thing they can tell you is about how he won, but he didn't win the big game, right? He didn't win the big game with him. He didn't win the big game this year because he basically threw them outside of the playoffs. That's really how I feel about Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't even want to go on a long video about this. I just wanted to let y'all know. I wanted to let Eagles fans know and ask Eagles fans if y'all feel the same way. Because if y'all don't, let me know. Because if am I bugging thinking that it's a dumb, it's an idiotic, I'll even say, mistake to go ahead and give up draft capital for a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo at this time in his in his career, and looking at what we are right now. We're not a quarterback away, and even if we were, why would it be Jimmy Garoppolo? Like, if we're going to give a first round pick to anybody, it better not be the San Francisco 49ers. What you guys, shout out to your fan base, and I love the dreamers mentality, because here in Philadelphia we love to have high aspirations for our team as well, but that is just plain foolishness. We do not want Jimmy G, and especially if it's going to cost us a first or second round pick, maybe we'll give you like a fifth. Maybe we'll give you like a fifth. You want like a fifth round pick? We got 3 of those too. We could throw you one of those. But this whole talking about a first round pick, don't look at our pockets. Don't look at our pockets, because I promise you we are not breaking you nothing off. You are not part of this squad, so you are not getting anything. I'm sorry, but I'm over it. I wanted to vent. I wanted to get that out. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking, man. Would y'all bring Jimmy Garoppolo here? Would you bring Jimmy Garoppolo for any price? Like what would be the price that you would bring Jimmy Garoppolo to Philly? And just how you feeling? Because I thought this was hilarious, so I wanted to share it with y'all. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace!
Everywhere, this is for
you!
Fly
Eagles Fly, on the team. Touchdown, time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog, or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man soft. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco, thanks for tuning in.